I'm Biggles, and this is my friend Wallaby Way.
It's JM.
No, it's totally Wallaby Way.
It's gotta be JM, man.
Wallaby Way, you need to stop disrespecting Biggles. Anyway, this is
Still JM.
part something. Ooh, he looks like a friendly sort.
Definitely. Oh, he didn't say. Definitely not a friendly sort.
Attention! All personnel to the lower decks! Down! Down! Move it!
So one thing you'll notice about this game so far, it often lacks direction,
I noticed.
and the lighting really is quite bad. I mean, this actually looks pretty comparable to what I'm playing when I'm looking at it.
I thought it's darker here than when you play.
It's a little darker, but in this room it's not. Anyway, so at this point the room's flooding with water, and this guy decides it's a good idea to climb around or something.
He decided to practice his climbing skills.
He is a professional rock climber working his hardest. And don't you judge him, JM. I know how you like to judge people.
I only judge people I love.
That's true. Oh, no, this is much worse, actually. Wow. Well, that'll have to be edited out.
I cannot see what's going on at all.
Neither can I, so this is a mystery for both of us. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
So I guess we're down in that room that was flooding earlier, only now it's not flooded, because
Now it's frozen.
science.
Frozen, and
No, the funny thing is you'll notice the water level never actually goes up.
I noticed.
So instead we get this delightful... Oh, it's one of these! Oh, I love these!
Oh, and we just have to sit and wait again.
Yeah. So, how are the kids, JM?
Oh, good.
Solid training for the pimp hand.
Yes.
Remember, you have to keep it strong. I recommend using clasps 3 times a day.
I actually do it 5 times a day.
Wow, you must be ripped in the hands department.
I am. But that's the only part I work out, so it's kind of uneven.
So you've got these gigantic muscular hands,
Exactly.
crushing the necks of small infants as you walk by just to give everyone a show of power.
Exactly.
You really are a terrible person if you're anything remotely like the person I'm imagining in my head right now.
And what person is that?
Someone who crushes the necks of infants, honestly, and that's just kind of not cool.
I don't know. It's a favorite pastime of mine.
Wow. No, it's a heat fan, because somehow that button... You know, this is one issue I have with the game playing back through it now. Why is it every button magically makes something warmer?
Because science.
But I mean, because I mean the issue is this place is kind of all frozen over and everything. Why don't the few remaining survivors that there might be and might not be just press some of these buttons that are lying around?
It only works if you click them.
Oh, okay.
Obviously.
Kind of like how I knew to grab the axe at just the right time.
Exactly.
Oh, this is a shocker. 2 enemies in one room. We haven't seen that yet.
I'm not sure I believe it.
It's totally not just because this game's engine can't handle more than 1 enemy on screen at a time. Totally, that is not the reason.
That wouldn't make any sense. I mean, you could tell how good the engine is with his great axe swinging and whatnot.
Well, I mean, what you'll notice is that graphically it doesn't actually look bad. It's just optimized about as well as...
I won't notice that because it's too damn dark.
That's true, you won't. That'll come out in editing later, and then all of this commentary will seem silly, I'm sure.
That's a good point.
We will just seem blind to the public. It'll be great. Actually, I'm pretty sure you can get donation money that way.
Oh yeah?
College is pricey.
I could use the hand.
All that trouble just to get to that door.
Yes, exactly.
For some reason, I turn on the flashlight in one of the more brightly lit rooms we've encountered so far.
Because you're Biggles, you like the
True.
darkness.
Logic just... Who needs it? Oh, here we go.
Oh, is that the gun you're gonna get?
Yes. It's not the greatest gun in the universe, but... You know, it's a gun, so I'll take it.
Oh, wait a minute, I couldn't see. How the hell did he just die?
He got mauled by things.
What kind of things?
The same things we've been fighting.
One of those things,
Yeah, it turns out that this game gets a lot easier once you get a gun.
especially if you miss. Right?
Actually, missing is interesting because sometimes your misses will register as hits anyway, just because the developers love you or something. Again, totally not because totally not just because the engine is terrible. Couldn't
You're
be.
right. The
Couldn't be why.
developers must just love you. It's not the other people they love, just you specifically.
Exactly. They sure get a kick out of old Biggles.
Yeah.
So the puzzle here is you're supposed to shoot the ladder down, but I'm an ammo conservative.
So you wanna hit it with an axe.
It's kind of like being a Republican, but the opposite of a Republican, because Republicans like shooting guns.
Okay.
Play on the word conservative there. Shut up,
False.
JM, it was funny.
I disagree there.
And yet you're laughing.
Oh, wait a minute. Did you even turn this one to hot?
Oh no,
supposed to
that
hit
one's
a
just
button.
there.
I'm disappointed, because it should have been cold, and then you had to hit a button.
Whoa, look at how little the flashlight actually helps in this sequence.
Yeah, I can still barely tell what's going on.
I find what's interesting, the flashlight seems to have different tints depending on the state of the room you're in.
That's
I
how
don't-
flashlights work, obviously.
I don't know if that was intentional on their part, because I think that's actually scientifically true. If you're working with a colder room, your flashlight... Well, actually, in a colder room, your flashlight should be a little bit brighter. But, hey,
Why is
this is a
that?
horror game. Well, because there's less density to the air, so light travels faster. Anyway. Damn it, you've made me look like a nerd in front of everybody.
That's okay, people like to learn.
Knowledge is power.
Exactly. We are giving them power. Literally.
Just like the
They
people
should
that
be
press buttons in this
thankful.
game. So, here's a testament to how difficult the axe is to aim. You'll notice it took 3 swings for me to actually figure out where the hitbox on the ice is. It really is a terrible weapon, and I'm only using it because I feel kind of like a badass carrying it around.
Even though you clearly have no idea how to use it.
Oh, completely.
I'm pretty sure that negates part of the badassness.
Have you seen any of the Rambo movies? He clearly didn't know how to use a light machine gun,
I have
but...
not
We
seen
have met
any of the
before.
Rambo movies. We're
I could
talking
always
about me
feel it
here.
approaching and would
That's
know
true.
exactly
Okay, I'll
where
talk
it
about
would
stuff you have seen.
happen. The entire crew would go up top and wait. At first, we wouldn't see
Damn.
it, but could hear its retinue approach.
Well, I'm out of witty commentary for JM
And
today.
then, just when we had waited
I
so
guess
long
this will be the
for it
last
to
one
come,
then.
It would make its entrance. It would appear suddenly,
I'm
And we
officially
have to
out
wait
of...
through this thing.
emerging
Yes,
out of the mist. Rising
So,
to the applause
I
of
might
the
as well fill in
angry waves,
some more of the
dropping
story in case
shards of
anybody's
its
watching this and
emerald
actually
mantle.
cares about that, which I highly doubt.
Alongside us.
I would be
But,
surprised.
Even when
Basically,
passing
the
at a
ship ran into an
respectful
iceberg
distance,
that
the
they didn't
entire
detect, and
space
so it becomes a
between us
gigantic
would
blaming
seem to be
party.
frozen solid.
What?
And every one of us would yearn
Everybody's
to breathe
blaming
in
somebody
the
else
air
for
of
the
this
fact that
ancient
the
Oh.
iceberg hit something.
Just then, the
I
entire
think they
ship
all
would be
deserve the
deadly
blame.
calm. The crew
See,
would
there's
stay
another clue. You're
perfectly
going back
still
and
watch
saving
the
everybody's
giant
life.
disappear. And then the spell broke.
Ah,
Starting-
they still just
Everyone
Pieces
suffer.
are starting to come together, except they're really not, because at the end there's a twist that throws everything off.
But I would stay on the bridge.
Really?
Silently thanking
Yes,
it for
making the
letting
entirety
us
of this game
pass.
kind of pointless.
I'm not surprised.
Well, so far that's been the pattern, so I guess it makes sense.
Yeah,
Actually, maybe it would have been more of a twist if there hadn't been a twist at all.
that's true. 'Cause if this game makes sense, well, it doesn't make sense.
For some reason-
Something.
For some reason...
Hold up, did you even hit a button that time? Or
No,
it just...
I'm pretty sure I just waved my hand in front of the fan and it magically worked.
So this game is about science and magic.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, you saw how his Val was able to...
I can see why you want to play it.
Science, magic, it's got everything.
Yes.
It's got these... Well, actually, in the next chapter, it'll finally introduce a new enemy type, in case you were getting bored of watching me hit these.
I don't believe it.
I know, right? Hey, maybe I'll turn the flashlight on. So here, I try to cycle back to the rifle, which doesn't quite work. Also, you'll notice I am in pitch black again, which is just beautiful.
It is, in fact, beautiful.
You can appreciate the rich black tones that my monitor produces.
Oh, I definitely do.
Look at those. It's inescapable darkness. Oh, there we go.
Oh, hey, you turned on the flashlight. Well done.
I'm gonna have to start recording like every video with my flashlight permanently on.
I think so. Or, you know,
Until
we
the
could
lights
just
come
assume the viewers don't really care what's going on.
You know, the funny thing is, I suspect the low number of people watching this don't actually care about what's going on in the game. They're just here to listen to us talk.
I don't believe it. That's definitely not the point of a commentary.
You know, I would actually believe it, though, because how much time have we honestly spent talking about the game compared to how much time we spent talking about...
I'm sorry, when did we talk about the game?
I don't think we have yet.
I'm pretty sure we haven't.
This game is a game. There we go, we've talked about it.
Well done. You just killed someone in the game.
It was...
may or may not have actually existed. I'm not entirely sure yet.
It was $7.99 on Steam when I bought it, I think. So there you go.
Money well spent.
Actually, it is a pretty good game if you sit down and play it for what it is. I mean, spending $7.99 on it,
yes, definitely.
I completely expected this game to just suck. But actually, I think it's over now, so yeah, and yeah, we're done.
Yes.
Bye, everybody.